The all-new next-generation 2027 Kia Seltos just dropped. And honestly, it looks like the design team accidentally uploaded the files for a luxury SUV. It's boxier, angrier, and significantly bigger, injecting the DNA of the massive Telluride into a compact package. But this isn't just a facelift, it's a total reinvention. Stick around because we're going to cover everything you need to know, including the one critical fix everyone has been waiting for. Let's start with the visuals because this is where the biggest leap has happened. The design philosophy is officially called Opposites United, which I'm pretty sure is just designer speak for "we made it look expensive." The outgoing Seltos was a bit rounded, maybe a little soft around the edges. Apparently, this new one has been hitting the gym because it's boxy, upright, and significantly more aggressive. The front end is dominated by a much larger, squarer grille that Kia calls the digital tiger face. It's flanked by vertically stacked headlight clusters that push all the way out to the corners, making the car look much wider than it actually is. And speaking of width, let's talk numbers. The car is sitting on an entirely new architecture, the K3 platform. That means it's physically grown. The new Seltos is roughly 1.8 inches longer and 1.2 inches wider than the car it replaces. But the most important number is the wheelbase. They've stretched the distance between the two wheels by over 3 inches. In the world of compact SUVs, 3 inches is the difference between a comfortable ride and your toddler treating the back of your driver's seat like a drum kit for 2 hours straight. Around the side, the body cladding is chunkier with squared-off wheel arches that look ready for the Rubicon Trail, even if the closest this car gets to off-road is a gravel driveway at a winery. They've also introduced flush-fitting door handles on the higher trims, a detail usually reserved for luxury EVs that cleans up the side profile beautifully. At the back, we see the evolution of Kia's Star Map lighting signature. Instead of the old chrome bar, you have a full-width LED light bar with vertical drop-downs. It looks premium, and at night it makes the Seltos unmistakable. There are 10 color options this year, including a new Magma Red and a sleek Morning Haze Silver. For those who like to stand out, the X-Line trim returns with exclusive matte gray paint and blacked-out 19-inch alloy wheels that honestly look fantastic. Okay, pull the flush handle and let's get inside. If the exterior is baby Telluride, the interior is baby EV9. The entire cabin has been overhauled to prioritize horizontal lines and digital real estate. The dashboard is low and wide for better visibility, but the star is the screen setup. Standard on most trims is a panoramic curved display housing dual 12.3-inch screens. But look closely between them. There's now a dedicated 5-inch touch panel sandwiched in the middle specifically for climate controls. This is brilliant. It keeps your AC settings accessible without digging through menus, but keeps the dashboard looking clean. Speaking of buttons, Kia has listened. While the look is minimalist, they have kept physical toggle switches for essentials like temperature and volume. The steering wheel is a new 2-spoke design borrowed directly from the electric EV6, feeling much more premium than the old 3-spoke wheel. The bulky gear lever is gone, replaced by a stalk on the steering column. This frees up a massive amount of space in the center console for larger cup holders, a wireless charging pad that actually fits a max-sized phone, and a clever storage cubby. It's not just about utility though, they've ramped up the vibe. You get a wide panoramic sunroof that floods the cabin with light, paired with customizable 64-color mood lighting to dial in the atmosphere. For audio, they're offering premium systems from both Harman Kardon and Bose, optimized specifically for this cabin's acoustics. You can even personalize the digital experience through the Kia Connect store, which now features collaborations with the NBA and Disney. Yes, your dashboard can now officially rep your favorite team. The seats have been redesigned with a focus on ergonomics, available with heating and ventilation. In the back, thanks to that stretched wheelbase, the legroom is legitimately impressive. But the best part? The second-row seats now recline a total of 24 degrees. That's nap-approved comfort. Kia claims it now has best-in-class second-row space, and I'm inclined to believe them. They've also added Boss Mode controls on the passenger seat, allowing the driver to slide the front seat forward electronically to create limousine-like legroom in the back. A gimmick? Maybe. Will you use it to annoy your friends? Absolutely. Under the skin, the move to the K3 platform isn't just about size, it's about refinement. Kia claims a 15% increase in torsional rigidity. In English, that means the car is stiffer, allowing the suspension to do its job better for a quieter ride. They've also added more acoustic glass to the front windows to hush the wind noise that plagued the previous generation. On the tech front, the Seltos is punching way above its weight class. It now features over-the-air technology, meaning your car actually gets better over time without visiting the dealer. You also get Digital Key 2.0, unlock and drive with just your iPhone or Apple Watch. The safety suite is leveled up too. Highway Driving Assist 2 now adds automated lane changes and uses machine learning to actually mimic your personal driving style. It's slightly creepy, but very cool. Alright, let's get to the hardware. What's powering this thing? The base engine is largely a carryover, the 2-liter 4-cylinder making 147 horsepower, paired with Kia's IVT transmission. It's not exciting, but it is bulletproof and fuel efficient. It's the engine for the rental fleets and the budget conscious. For those who actually enjoy driving, the 1.6-liter turbo returns. Horsepower gets a bump to 195, but the big news is the transmission. The 7-speed dual clutch is gone, replaced by a standard 8-speed automatic. This is a huge win for smoothness. The old dual clutch could be jerky in traffic. This new torque converter 8-speed will be buttery smooth and should actually improve the 0 to 60 time just by launching better. But here's the headline, the one we've been waiting for. Kia has officially confirmed the Seltos Hybrid is coming to the lineup for 2027. This isn't a mild hybrid, it's a proper self-charging system likely borrowed from the Niro, pairing a 1.6-liter engine with a 32-kilowatt electric motor. Total output is roughly 141 horsepower, which sounds low, but remember, hybrids are all about torque. The electric motor gives you instant shove off the line. The target fuel economy is the real story. Kia is aiming for a combined rating of over 50 miles per gallon. That puts it right at the throat of the Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid. And unlike the Toyota, which feels a bit cheap inside, the Seltos Hybrid gives you that 50 miles per gallon in a cabin that feels like a luxury car. One specific feature of the hybrid is V2L, or vehicle-to-load capability. There's an outlet in the back seat that lets you power standard electronics. You can plug in a laptop or a coffee maker while camping, turning the car into a giant mobile power bank. Since this is a utility vehicle, we have to talk cargo. The storage space has grown significantly, offering roughly 19 cubic feet of usable space behind the rear seats. The cargo floor is adjustable. In the upper position, it creates a flat loading floor. In the lower position, you gain depth for taller items. And yes, on the higher trims, you finally get a smart power tailgate. You don't have to kick your foot under the bumper. Just stand near the back with the key in your pocket and it opens automatically. So how should you shop for this? The trim structure remains familiar. The LX and S will be the volume sellers with the 2-liter engine, but the EX remains the smart money. That's where you get the synthetic leather, heated seats, and the power tailgate. If you want speed, the SX and GT line bring the turbo engine, Bose audio, and those sharp 19-inch wheels. As for the hybrid, expect it on the mid-range EX and SX trims, which is perfect. Hybrid buyers want efficiency, not a stiff sports suspension. Now, the painful part, the price. Official numbers drop January 2nd, but with the new platform and tech, a hike is coming. Expect the base model to start closer to $26,500, while a fully loaded hybrid will likely push past $33,000. It sounds steep for a subcompact, but remember, this is inching into sportage territory. You're paying for a bigger car and you're getting one. There is one catch though, patience. While bookings are opening globally, the US launch is slated as a 2027 model arriving later in the year. Dealerships still have plenty of first-gen 2026 inventory to sell through, so don't expect to see this baby Telluride on the lot until they clear the decks. So what's the verdict? The 2027 Seltos is a massive graduation. With the K3 platform, the rugged looks, and that 50 miles per gallon hybrid, it makes the Honda HR-V feel slow and the Corolla Cross feel cheap. If you want a small SUV that feels like a big SUV, wait for this one. We'll be back in January to break down the official pricing. Hit that subscribe button right now. You're going to want to know if this is a bargain or a bust.